But then, at that young age, and you've seen Lisa and everything, did anyone then take you to the sort of music business school and explain, okay, this is what happens, and so at least you get the schooling on how much money you're going to make and how to make sure you don't give away all your
No,
publishing,
there's
and
there's
okay.
no music business school, really. You hope that, I mean, obviously Lisa had been there, done that, learned a lot in her career, and especially at that time, a lot had happened with TLC. But there was no like music business school. You kind of have to like learn as you go. You hope that your lawyers and your management and your financial guidance, they're guiding you in the right directions. It's a lot of learn as you go type of
Wow.
thing. Shamari's dad, actually, who was a very, very smart man, he did a lot of work, looking over our financials for us in the very beginning, making sure that, we weren't going crazy with our money and we were trying to make smart decisions as young kids because we were kids. We didn't know. We were young, had a
Yeah,
lot of money at our hands, and
yeah,
wanted to just do whatever we wanted to do.
yeah.
So,
My father is still on top of me to this day. He has his master's, he has an MBA, and like he's like, so, what are you doing? Like I told him I'm an international investor now, and I invested in Dubai, and he just got quiet. Like, was that not the
oh,
right thing to do, Daddy? I mean,
oh my God.
like, come
Jeez.
on, who doesn't want to have properties around the world? Like,
Yes.
but he didn't never say much about it. But he's I'm big now. I'm grown, and
I'm
I
big and grown.
Yeah.
That's the mother and the
Making
wife.
decisions. Making decisions.
he made sure that we were good back in the day. Like if we need anything, I'm sure he has it like our old contracts that we
Okay.
Yes.
signed back in the day. Like he has a lot of our business paperwork and different documents and stuff. So yeah.
And I remember speaking to Matthew Knowles, and he was talking about when he had to do that role for Destiny's Child, that he had to learn how to have the relationship with the label so they didn't see him as a threat. Like Shanice, when I spoke to her, her mother, they didn't, the fact that her mom knew about the business meant that, man, we can't make much from her. So they didn't really, as soon as they can get rid of her, they did because it's like, oh, if we can't make stuff from you, then we don't really need you around. I mean, how that's a balance to be able to, artists would tell me that you have to know, but you can't let people know that you know, and be able to sort of
Yeah.
handle that business. And was Samara, was your dad able to play that role when it comes to his contracts? Make sure you got the right lawyer. The lawyer isn't a Columbia lawyer or a Sony
Yeah.
lawyer. I
Yeah.
mean,
He could he definitely was able to play that role.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bug. So yeah, sorry. Um, yeah, he came in and he helped us out a lot with setting up our LLCs and
okay.
making sure that we were on top of our spending until one day we decided we didn't want him anymore. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Was it
Natina,
me?
no, Natina fired
Oh.
him. We
Oh,
went,
the Taylor. Oh, damn.
she
I'm
fired
sorry.
my daddy, man.
Oh, how
You
can
know
you?
what? I remember now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
think I think my I think Natina called him and told him that she didn't want to work with him anymore, and Lisa might have been on the phone listening in. They were like
Yeah.
two peas in a pod, let me tell you.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think I remember that. And then we ended up
We
getting
were
with
young,
B Brown.
dumb and fun. We
Yeah.
but yeah,
oh,
so I guess I don't know why, but yeah, so he ended up just not working with us anymore. And for whatever reason, I don't know why Natina felt the way she did. I just know she just didn't want my dad managing us, a business managing us anymore. So
okay.
yeah, but that's
Yeah.
okay. We ended up getting somebody that just let us call them up anytime we wanted. Say, hey, I need $10,000. Can you send it over?
Yes.
They sure did. And that wasn't very smart because the
Right.
money runs out after that. So my dad
Wow.
was trying to
Exactly.
help us save money. So we got with these different business management managers that came in and they're like, oh, anytime we wanted anything, we
Yeah.
just called them and asked them for it.
Wow.
Oh, I feel
Yeah.
like I need $10,000 today. Can you send it over? Sure. Oh, I need
Yeah.
something. Let me get it. And we
Wow.
end up
Yes.
owing so much money in taxes. at the end of the year, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
After my dad got let go, that is.
How did you guys reconcile that though? Because I don't know how that is, because I know one thing, you can, it might seem as if you've got a real strict dad who's really looking out for the three of you, but then it could be like, oh, he's spoiling our fun. So how did you guys reconcile the fact that, Natina, for whatever reason, said, I can't handle this, and did you take it personal, or did you just go with the flow, or with
No,
like?
at the time, you know what? At the time, I went with the flow, and I trusted Natina for some reason. It was just so because Natina was like this person that she was about
She
her
just
business.
knew.
And at that time, and at that age, I was so young. I was just like, Natina knows what she's talking about. We never fell out because of that or anything. Me and
Okay.
my dad, everything was cool. He told me what happened. He said Natina called him and this happened, this, that, and the third. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh. And then so I was just like, you know what? Hey, this is a group. We're sisters. We're in this together. We have a fan base, and we need to continue to move forward as a team. And I went with it. Went with it, and Brandi did too, right?
Yeah, I think it was so much happening so fast. At that time, things were happening so fast. You didn't have a moment to really think so hard about it. It wasn't like it was like, oh, okay, this is happening. Oh, okay, now we're moving over to V Brown. Okay, great. Like, okay, what's happening next? Like that was our life. Like we didn't have time to really like mull it over and think about it. It was like, oh, okay, this is happening. Cool. Where do I sign? Okay, great. It was really that fast paced for us.
Just happy to be in the position that we were in.
Yeah, like we were living a dream.
Wow.
To make records, to have Johnny Wright, who managed Justin Timberlake, NSYNC, and Britney Spears,
Blaque's boy, yeah.
As our manager.
Oh, he took over. Wow, that's
he
is that the whole NSYNC connection? That's how he got JC.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we're just loving life, and so we went with a business manager in Orlando. I think that maybe Johnny Wright has something to do with it.
Yeah.
So if I'm remembering, I know I don't have the brain of an elephant or the memory of an elephant.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're doing good.
Right down here has, but
you're doing good. You're doing good. That's exactly right. We left V Brown and went over to that company in Orlando. Yep.
Okay.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I did miss you.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No. Okay.
They don't understand what Jonas' voice meant in all spirits.
Play it.
And all these guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.